Smoke rises from the fires of Mount Doom, and Zagar, the Nazgul, comes to our little fort of Kirith Ungol seeking my counsel. Because that is why you have come, is it not? Maybe I was confused. Maybe maybe this is not the Isengard campaign after all. No. But, I'd say that, we will welcome Zagar and all that he represents. The big challenge with him is to find strength to take him down. Which we might do. I'm sort of playing with the thought right now. I wake up this morning and I'm playing with the thought of taking Forlong and pushing him in that general direction. Zagar has Temple Marksman of all bloody units, which means that, other things being equal, he's not going to be the first among his troops to fall, and with an army like this, we really want him to fall, because these are low-level orcs, and we don't want his command ability to keep them from running away from us. Strange are my dreams of late. Well, we'll certainly send some cavalry over. And yeah, I also think we'll send these, just to be sure. Because with Zagar, the math of that battle changes quite a bit. So, that is how we shall view it. He might just attack us on the next turn anyway. We will see. We will see. Time will tell. In the meantime, Hilduin is tasked with the reconstruction of Balorn and the remaking of it into a fortress to be feared. It'll take some work, but if we get it to a Gondorian fortress, then Bob's your uncle. It'll take some time though. Back at me, it'll take some time. But we'll put some effort into it, some work into it, and see what we come up with. And then Eorthorn will be marching his army to Cirith. Isengard have besieged it with an army that perhaps could be better, and maybe they're equally matched with the people inside the castle. Time will tell. It's going to be a tricky one. Best case scenario is that they fail to take it and we can just mop it up. Hooray, hooray. So that's what we're aiming for. But for now, we will take the pass. And apart from that, a pass from that, it was suggested that Brethil be made the capital of Gondor. It's not a ludicrous suggestion, especially considering that we won't be expanding way further east in the near future. So Minas Morgul is sort of as east as we're gonna go for now. But yeah, so what is well placed? It could be Tarnust or Ethering, I suppose. But the trouble is, it's going to fix some stuff, but it's not going to fix all of it. Okay, so this place would ideally have a revenue about 500. This one, about 800. Severland, about 700. Longallen, about 1,000. Calimbel, similar, yeah. So, yeah, let's see what happens if Dervorin becomes the unsuspecting manager of the capital of Gondor. Okay, let's see what that does. It'll make some difference. It's made Pelagia poorer. That would be my main issue with this at the moment. Ordreth is down there, so he will probably take up some slack, but in the long run, but we'll see. But for now, I mean, it helps Longgallen a lot. It helps Anulond the tiniest bit, and Tharagrondust not even a little bit. But Balon gets a little happier. So maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. I just hope the Cannonhead won't feel the effects, but for now it seems workable. And Faramir, you gotta get this corruption under control. This is low-level corruption. You can do it. You can do it. Durlene, yeah, you've got your devastation to work with. And Western Osgiliath needs a governor, I guess. And Minas Tirith. Oh, Dwelin, crack down on that. Okay? Crack down on that. We need you to do that. Well, there is promise. There is promise. And especially if we take Kirthior, it will probably prove decently worthwhile to have moved that capital. And then we need to invest in roads for Saraland and stuff like that. It's actually a decent amount of trade, despite the infrastructure for which is, for it being, like, nil. There's not even a road or a grain exchange around. So, that's a promising start. Let's have another turn. Hello, Rune. You come to me with trade rights. You know what? No. But what I am going to offer you is map information. What do you say? Eh? Eh?
It is not without consideration that we accept.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Our discussions come to a close.
Right. It has come to it at last. Zagar has come to prove that sometimes a Zagar is just a Zagar, if you know what I mean. He's brought with him all the might that the trash foundries of Barad-dûr can muster. And that's quite a lot of them. Quite a lot of the buggers. We have a lot of archers. We could potentially hold this. And we have some cavalry coming in from the flank, which is very welcome indeed. Let's go.
Don't let them any further.
Welcome to Cirith
For Gondor.
While we do a little bit of setup, let's talk about today's tea selection. Yes. It's I know you're dying to hear this. Yeah. So what we have here is a white temple tea. White temple tea for the white tree of Gondor. And of course this right here is an interesting dilemma. Do we charge out at the ram? I'm feeling so inclined. Yeah, okay. But regardless, we are going to put some melee troops right here. Archer battalion standing by. I have the feeling that this area right here is going to be particularly good to us. So if we can sort of make extra use of it, that would be really nice. So we will try to move our archers here as best we can. Maybe something like that. I don't know. it's sort of nice to have them clear of each other. But yeah, the White Temple Tea is here to support you and me, but probably mostly me, in putting these bloody arches properly. They like to have a little bit of space between their various shoulders. I guess that'll be it. So here we stand. We'll bring our cavalry in. We'll shell the raiders a bit. Everybody's coming out at us immediately. But we're going to take the risk anyhow. And then we're going to say, missiles? Don't shoot much more. Because we really need these arrows. You know, we got to keep them in their quivers for a while. Now these guys won't really run away by any significant measure. Because Zagar is keeping a good lid on things, I feel. But what we certainly have going for us is a little bit of shock and awe, so to speak. And yeah, let's just reduce their army effectiveness, I guess. Shield wall, just, you know, push them. Goodness, even moving such a short distance has made our Gondor militia rather tired. Okay. But, you know, we're hacking them down. At a pace that they probably won't be able to do much about. They need to come a lot further, actually, before we can properly hit them with archers. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yes. Alright, you guys, back in there. We lost quite a few of you. It saddens me, but I guess that's the nature of fighting Nazgul boosted orcs. But they actually ran away, those 5 ones. Including the temple wards. Aw, you didn't get enough temple tea, did you? No, you didn't. There's always something, isn't there? Something that's missing from your grand war plan, Mordor. Our troops are back within the walls. Ah, and our cavalry arrived. Now, they arrived just in time to actually potentially get outside if we want them to. Now we have to make a decision. Do we want them on the outside of these walls? This is a very narrow corridor, so it's a little risky. And I don't see a great opportunity for them to flank Zagar. It's a tricky situation. There are a couple of different approaches we could take. I think the better one would be to try to arrest the enemy here at one point, and then charge them over and over from here. That sort of seems the best option. You know, with Gondor archers sucking up some damage or something. We will beat them. It will take courage and curry. Find your curry, Gandalf seems to say. Maybe we should put particular emphasis on the raiders. They are the ones with the highest melee capability. And will they just go and pick up the ram? I guess so. They've left all their other equipment behind. All archers, focus on raiders, please. Oh, no, 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 they have brought a ram. One additional Ramsey. Okay, at this point I feel like we probably should get this unit back in here. Good job, Rangers. Putting some holes in the marksman. Always a worthwhile challenge, and you're taking it up well. 41% of them gone. You know, it's a good start. We've almost achieved numerical parity. We'd like to go a little bit further than that, but you know, we still have some ammunition left, so that's it's sort of promising. Oh, all raiders, give them a go.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Yeah.
They have lost half their men.
Yeah. Shoot the raiders. Look at that. Zagar is taking an arrow or two. Meow. At your command. What's this? Okay. Ah, okay, nothing to report, nothing to report. And the archers that I sent marching did not, in fact, march very much. Can we ask them to reconsider marching?
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Thank you. Now we have some very experienced rangers ready to do a job. Veterans ready to do a job. Some guardsmen and militia that have rested for a while, and they are not quite rested. But, you know, throw them into battle we must. You know, actually, what am I doing? I'm sending the ones over here that are least able. Ah, goodness, I should be doing the opposite. It's the other militia I should be sending. Alright, territorial guardsmen unable to hold it on their own. Not a surprise. I mean, there are 1,000 orcs out there. Temple marksmen are in the mix. Ah, okay. Oh, hooray, hooray, and welcome to the fray. That's where you're gonna go, guys. Come on. Get a move on. Now it's tempting to just try to arrest them on this particular hill. Can we for Gondor it over here? Dear veterans of Gondor. Oh, somebody's shooting an arrow. Who's doing that? Oh, 2 little archers over there. Trying desperately to hit Boromir. They might have an easier time of it when he gets out here, so we'll have to look out for that. Come on, guys. I want you to move. You've got to move. Thank you. Because that gives you sufficient leeway to shoot at these guys, I think. Yeah, you see? That's so nice. It's nearly an optimal use case for at least a bunch of you. It'll take you a while to get through your arrows, but you'll manage.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Well, with this kind of progress, I'd say arresting them here on this ledge is definitely doable. We just need to really get some fresh melee troops into this little fort, but it's definitely feasible to hold this long term. Keep shooting. Just keep shooting. No? Come on, guys. Have you lost your suave nature? Eh? Thank you. Just keep shooting. That's all I want you to do. There be a blob, and you be the blob basher. So, come on. Bash the blob, bash the blob. Let the bob be forever bashed. Yeah.
Archer battalion standing by.
Okay. It's time to make a choice. Do we try to draw them out to use our cavalry? And risk them attacking rangers at random? Or do we try to arrest them here? I'm almost thinking that we should just try to arrest them here. But we also want to make use of our cavalry, for sure, so... Let's pull our rangers back. If they attack our archers up there on the wall, then they attack our archers up there on the wall. So, we will try to arrest them. We'll make a little bit of a narrow gap here. Come on, Rangers. Get over here. While you still have time. Keep shooting at Zagar. Shoot all his friends as well. Yeah, if we put our troops like this, we should be able to effectively hold them. And we put Boromir in, you know, less of harm's way, we might say. Okay, we've run out of arrows. And of course, the bloody orcs are just going, nah. Forget about any victory conditions. I'll just go nuts on the walls. Okay, well. Oh no, the pathing of our unit is screwing up because they can't really figure out how to attack up a hill. Let's try to do something with our cavalry at least. We have to try. Even if it's doing relatively little. But, you know, even little can do something. The language of love has many faces, my friends. Okay, I think we can pull back our archers, let Boromir do his handiwork. He should be well positioned to take on Zagar. It's a little painful that Zagar is the last to fall, but with the armor composition that they have, that was pretty much inevitable. And there he stands. Oh, he's trying to rush through the army. Which just puts him in deeper with Boromir's veterans. And he's gone.
It's time to press the attack. Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Yeah, it's a satisfactory victory for sure. Osgiliath's veterans really doing, and oh, Assyrian Rangers 514. That's only from arrow shoots, shooting arrows at the enemy. Very impressive, very impressive. Gondor archers, no slouches either. Healing mostly territorial guardsmen, 1 Assyrian Ranger, 8 Gondor militia. Okay. They will be retrained, for sure. But, you know, experience across most of the board. Not the 400 for Gondor archers, though. Yeah, that time will come. I don't think Mordor wants these people. And we don't want them either. No. What do we want? There's a little bit of hot tea. Cheers. And now we want another turn, please. Oh, wouldn't you know it, that's what we get. And a mission of saying hello to Dunland.
Your orders.
Well, I guess we did strike trade relations with Isengard, didn't we? Yeah. Paying us 5 turns 200. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to Dunland. We'll go to Dunland. It's not too far.
If only I could. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
A steward defiant from Mordor's great fortress, armies of the arch enemy march forth in a bid to destroy the people of Gondor and raze the White City to the ground, flying the banner of the Great Eye from its ashes. All must stand defiance, or else Middle-earth will fall alongside Gondor. Denethor, now aware of Sauron's presence in the great stones, treads carefully and is hesitant to use the Palantir for fear of the Dark Lord's trickery. But now, The Southrons stir and orcish hordes assail. The time for caution and contemplation is not within the hands of the steward. Taking to the eye with a clear goal of defending his people, Denethor resists the power of the Dark Lord and his attempts to destroy the proud Gondorian's mind. Hope seems to be shining down upon the Dunedain and Middle-earth, and once more the tide of evil will be stayed, allowing for yet another age of peace. Hooray! Basically, Denethor's doing alright. He's sitting here in Minas Morgul, which we should rename at this point. Minas Ithil, there we go. Yeah, but there he sits. I guess he's far enough away from the Minas Tirith, you know, the Arnor stone, to not be too inconvenienced by it. Oh, hello! Variax, and we're at war with them already. Okay.
My lord.
Hello! Well, I mean, I am Captain Picard, so... Bleh. But anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, and would you please? Okay. So what are we gonna do about this? These bastards. Well, we're certainly going to have some
I will not waste words on you.
troops retrained. These can go to Western Osgiliath for that very purpose. And then we can send these back over there. You guys can go into the fort. And the rest of the army is okay.
Have you come to negotiate?
I guess desperate times just calls for desperate measures.
By your command.
We're going to put some Thousand Guard in here. And
The blood of Numenor.
Forlong. Yeah, where's Forlong gonna go?
Maintain order. Captain of Gondor.
Well, we're gonna put Forlong himself into Western Osgiliath, I feel. And we're gonna send that extra melee unit over to the fort. And we're gonna put some decent archers here in Osgiliath. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
And if they attack Minas Ithil, we can assist from both east and west. And if they attack Osgiliath, then we can assist from the east, and Faramir can come in from the north. Yeah, I think it's doable. We'll even recruit an additional unit of militia.
You seek an audience with our people?
Maybe. No. We certainly have not done all we should to secure Kaandros. But in other matters, we're doing okay. The enemy will probably come in from the north. They probably will. Master Mason's Hall while we convert some people with a spy. Yeah, I guess that's a decent thing to do. Karsast, is that the best place to build? Depends. Well, I guess we'll have a look around. Balorn happily builds. Cirith has withstood Isengard.
Maintain order. Marchmen.
Let us set up camp here.
Well, let's hope they don't come back for another turn or two. It is time to play our hand. And here, oh, the barracks is nearly ready. That's a good one, because then we can retrain and send troops north to Balor, and they can get their infrastructure together, and it will all be good. Okay, Lundgalen, you might benefit a lot from markets, but Callambel wouldn't be a slouch either with a grain exchange, and it's relatively cheap, so we're gonna go for that. And what else might we do? We could build a meeting hall here. Decreasing corruption. That's a nice little boon. It's sort of basic infrastructure, so it makes sense to do it. That leaves little money, if any, for Kalasast, but you know, it is what it is.
My lord.
I'm gonna pull these troops back into Osgiliath. Yeah, we're ready for Cand. We're ready. We've got you. Now, what could worry me a tiny bit is the safety of Balorn. So if Hilluin can get out here and build a tower a little ways away, like this, then we're gonna have some warning, you know? Having some warning. Even if nobody's really in range to help. Well, I suppose Eorthorn at a pinch, but that would be a pretty desperate pinch. But, you know, desperate times call for desperate pinches. Let's click the mighty button. Ooh, the Dorwinian realm is going Avari. And can attack Osgiliath. Well, I suppose they can attack Osgiliath. And Kandros might come under attack from Gura, but for some reason I'm not particularly afeared. I might even want to take them on before they get any closer, and retrain whatever we lose. That should be feasible. What else we have here? Port. A port here, a port there. Our watchtower, keeping us abreast of Mordor's warfare. Anything happening here? No. Anything happening there? No. Oh. Hello, Radnag. Didn't expect to see you there. But, I guess it doesn't surprise me. Ooh, and Falas pikemen. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I'll have them. Sending some Anphalas pikemen north to there. That'll be very good, very good. That would make me happy. Very happy. Yeah, I think it's time for another Fara-smash. And perhaps some Mason's Hauling in Kalasast. Okay. Hello, my friend. Go say hello to Gura. Ooh, they have cavalry. We'll have to shoot them. Gloomy weather for gloomy deeds. We place our troops and shoot their steeds. As soon as they come into range, that is. They don't seem to march with any great urgency. I shall be very happy if we keep it that way. But the rain has come. Perhaps we should have waited a bit. I mean, we'll still be okay. The rain just so happens to reduce our effectiveness a tad. Oh, yeah, okay. There's an opening to shoot some more band. Very nice. We won't really do the whole flanking archers thing at the moment because it leaves our rangers too vulnerable to marauders. They're probably just waiting for our lines to be slightly more exposed than they currently are.
Only half the enemy force remains.
So in the meantime, we'll just keep on shooting them. Those marauding types. Yeah, we'll reduce them down. Once they are done for, we can turn the screws on the orcs. Look at that, an orc on a horse. Who would ever think of such a thing? It's ridiculous. Can we get the final little orc on the horse? Orc on the horse. Orc on the horse. There we go. This might actually just... yeah, okay, it wraps them. So at this point, we'll just go in pursuit. And we should be able to capture them. Our troops are faster than they are. A nice little view for our tea drinking, don't you think? You can catch the marauders, dear friends. You can catch them. Or maybe you should just shoot them. There you go.
Clear victory.
Sorry for peeking the mic there, I just couldn't help myself. Yeah, let's just shoot them. Somehow I don't feel so bad executing an orc.
Victorious! Captain of Gondor.
Oh, don't have what's needed to retrain them, but that's okay. Do we have what's needed then to make some infrastructure investments? I guess we might. Oh, that guard barracks would be nice. Governor's quarters and Osgiliath would be nice. I'm looking forward to Calenhad's road network. It'll be grand, I tell you. It'll be grand. And then, there's the issue of this.
I will not waste words on
Captain What's-His-Face. What does Captain What's-His-Face have?
I will not waste words on
He has a bunch of foot archers, some hand-on mercenaries, some barrack swordsmen that are pretty decent for the time, and, well, the prerequisite raiders and horsemen, and the marauders. Yeah, I would like to see them try to rampage into Osgiliath. We can't just lure them in the same way that we did the orcs and ground forces of Mordor, because, well, obviously these guys can catch up with anybody.
ready your weapons.
So we will have to treat them as the formidable foes that they are. And then we'll see what Isengard do. Whether Ragnar will try to go back to Kirthior, or they'll hang around indefinitely.
Maintain order.
Well, either way, we're not going to chance it to attack them right now. We're still in our own territory. It's defensible. It's just a happy accident that we bumped into you guys, eh? White tree and the white hand, forever friends, eh? Mm-hmm.
For the White City.
Well, just look at that. It has come to pass that our episode must end on the smashing and unashamed bashing of Kandish forces. They come from over here. And, yeah, I'm fine with that. It means we can defend this bridge, which is eminently defensible. We could also, we'd also say that they have so many archers and cavalry forces that actually stalling them at the gate here would be really, really nice. And it's not that we have the advanced archer A game to bring to the table that we did last time. We have some good archers, but, you know, not world beaters with arrows. So, we'll put some archers up here for sure, but we can live with slightly suboptimal conditions for their firing squadron. Yeah, let's just keep more militia in reserve over here. That'll be good. That seems like a decent arrangement. Yes, you are the elite forces of Gondor. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, yes.
Men of Gondor.
Whatever comes through that gate, you will stand your ground. Ooh. Apparently a lot of cavalry will come through that gate very quickly. How fortuitous it is that we have the pikes to match. Lay down your pikes, everybody. When can you hit those guys? There you go. Shoot the step tribesman then. Okay, that's sending quite a lot of arrows that way. Okay. Let them have it. Shoot the enemy. They've hurled a lot of arrows at our marines. Huh. Come on, guys. Throw a little thing. Maybe you want to get closer. Goodness, you're really taking the heat on this one. But the Fountain Guard are absolutely massacring the enemy. As if to say, you are not getting through this. Just not even a little bit. We're even lagging a little bit. Yeah, I guess the range is a little far away. Let's bring him in closer. Yeah, and Archer Militia, you're just in no position to actually make use of your arrows there. Okay, they're trying to push through. They're drawing in our friends. Okay, this is the time where we put in the militia, I think. If we can be allowed to do so for the building textures. I mean, our Fountain Guard are still holding the line, but they are sort of trying to barrel through in a manner that I find offensive, so in we go. The militia must plug up the gap. We're taking out 70% of them. Good God, men. Do you know what you have wrought? Yeah, it was a good day for the Fountain Guard. Marauders, horsemen, fighting to the death. Swordsman still sort of struggling on. Oh, no longer. Okay. Good. Let us finish this.
The enemy general abandons his men. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
I don't think the archers are going to do much good from now on.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Catching the final stragglers. Plenty of experience gained.
This is a clear
That was a good battle. Fountain Guard 2 experience, 483 kills. Ooh. Sheesh, my friends. Sheesh kebab was what you made today. Just of horse instead of anything else, but still. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty happy with that performance. Solid all round. Canned. You're just not gonna take this land.
You can profit from this.
Oh, can I? Oh, apparently I can't. See what happens when I can't? I get very disappointed and I swing some axes. It's not a pretty sight. They are at a name, try to bribe Osgiliath. Yeah. And then, yeah, of course we have a Nazgul up there, ready to say hello.
Yes, my lord. What is it you wish to discuss?
Hello, I wish to discuss some information. What do you say, Hunt Master? Would you like to buy a map?
This seems quite
Yes.
reasonable. Until we meet
Oh,
again.
so nice of you. Contributing healthily to the coffers that
As you wish.
maintain peace in Middle
Bring
Earth.
here.
Captain of Gondor.
Oh, would you look at that? Muslag is coming along. We can't let him overtake us. We must be the ones to take on Kirthior. Ooh, and Earthon is regaining some troops. Oh, he's found a stone sentinel. A Druidon Guardian. Personal security. Ooh, good. I like it, I like it. And the more security stats he can get, the better for us, really. I mean, if we can get it up to like, it's like 20 knights or something at some point, that would be amazing. That's perhaps a bit high, but you know, still 18 is pretty good because the base level is like 12 or 13, so that'd be nice. Balorn, what do you need? Perhaps a barracks. Yeah, let's go with that. Mines will be decent. We're gonna need Mason's Hall. But yeah, Gondor Militia and Territorial Guardsmen, that'll be of some priority. So, off we go.
As you wish. We can go no further today. Your will, my lord. We'll make
I'll
camp
take a few
here.
turns. The barracks will be ready soon after they arrive. Anvalas Pikemen, coming to Anvalas. Thank you to Dunland for sponsoring this armament. Calamel. Not that much trade here, but plenty of taxes, because there are plenty of people. So it stands to reason that growing our people is what we're going to go for. By the most affordable means available. Saralond desperately needs an upgrade. So, fountains please, fountains please. Okay, that takes care of those. And so many other places are already building. Fanwelond, you are crying out for some investment, aren't you? There could be decent trade to be made here. But yeah, we just need overall sound investments. Farms, Master Mason's Hall, and then all else will follow. Let's have a look at Kandros and that situation before we end today, in anticipation of next episode. Oh dear. We have the Witch King of bloody Angmar. Well, let's not be too afeared. We have decent troops around. Decent friends are to be found.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
So here's what I will promise, dear viewer. We will send in Forlong. Fat he might be, but I can guarantee that he will gladly deal with this enemy, particularly with some decent troops at his disposal.
Joining forces, my lord. Merging armies, my lord.
There we are. With such a force, it should be very feasible to take on the Witch King.
Captain of Gondor.
You know, a couple of fountain guards, some rangers to pick at the enemy from across the bridge. I think that's a good mix. And then eventually, Faramir will come in and poke a hole in whatever he can. But we've seen this bridge in action. We know how it'll go. And I do like bridges. I really like bridges. So, on that note, be kind to yourself. Be good to those you love. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I hope to see you again soon.